So, today I thought we'd take a moment because I'm about to build an oval-shaped tabletop. And an oval-shaped tabletop requires kind of an interesting jig. You'll notice we've got two cross sections here, and were you to look closely, there's a 15-degree angle cut in each. And the whole idea is to take a little slide. Take a look at this slide here, see how it's cut with these angles. And it's got, of course, a bolt in the middle. This slide will fit right in here and slide along the track. Likewise, I'll put one over here, slide along this track. These become, in effect, two foci of an oval. So I'm going to put one here, and I'll put one here. The object of this is to create an arm that will create an oval 5 feet by 3 feet. The 3-foot section is about here, a little farther along than this. So if I keep my finger here, or watch the end, you can see as I come up here, it's quite close to the end. This measures about 5 feet across. But as I go down, the next foci comes into play down here. And notice we're crossing right over 3 here. We're crossing over 3, and again we're crossing near the end at 5, and the end will cross over near 3. So it's kind of an interesting jig to watch how it describes an oval with a series of arcs. And there you go. A jig for creating an oval. And here we are with the oval template cut down to size so we can use it in a workable manner. And it's been cut to size to allow the arm, which you can see swinging, to give us a 5-foot by 3-foot oval. And it does that by sliding along these two slots here. So we've cut her down to size. And now it'll be time to figure out how on earth to attach a router to that end. All right, so we're getting closer now. I've got the travel arm screwed to the base of the router. So this is just a little battery-operated router. And you can see I've screwed it straight to the base here like this. Now I'll be able to put these foci points on top like that. But if I do, the router hangs down like this over here. In order to prevent that, I've created a rider. The rider is 2 pieces of wood, same pieces, so it's the same height, with a small dowel in the middle. So all I need to do really is to take this dowel and put it here. Once I've done that, then I'm able to place the router itself and the arm on the focal points. And as it rides, you see it doesn't hang down and sag like that. So now the whole thing will ride smoothly along in perfect land, avoiding that, just like that. This gives me something to hold on to while I work, and of course this will be screwed down later on. So that's the progress so far. Okay, the moment of truth has arrived. It's now time to take our oval jig and put it on a piece of plywood to make sure that it cuts out a proper oval. Now you can see here already, I mounted a pencil in this and ran it around. One of my real fears is that there will be some sort of irregularity in it, which will cause dips or bumps in the oval we're making. So what I did, I mounted a pencil, I ran it around 3 times, and as you can see, this line pretty much is perfect. There's nothing going on as far as wandering of the pencil back and forth. So I feel pretty confident that we can move ahead with the cutting. So as we move ahead with the cutting, I'm going to come a little closer to you to talk about this a little bit. Here we are. I'm going to put a light in here. And you can see right now there's a gap between my finger and the plywood. Just before we start, I'm going to lower this bit like this, low enough to go into the plywood. But instead of starting it right now where it'll jump and move, as I start it, I'm going to raise this arm slightly, begin the motion, and then lower it in on its own weight. So having said that, we are going to now get going on this whole thing. So we're locked down. I'm going to lift and start. And as I go, I'm going to swing it around. And there we go. Our oval is cut, and we will lift it up, hopefully, and off it comes, just like that. We've made our oval, and there's our template.